So let's understand the footprint chart and how we can dissect this to our advantage, right? So it's the exact same key level. We're in the same key level. It's the same candle. So this is the same as this, right? This is now a 5-minute chart. We're going to be going over each of the candles, right? So if we just dive into kind of the candles over here before the move up, what we're looking to understand is the delta and the volume, right? So let's quickly just go over the settings as to how I kind of mark this up, right? So we have the bid and the ask. So that's the content. That's what the data represents, right? So in terms of the mode, we want to have our delta profile. Now, if I go into additional footprint, we can also understand the volume profile. So when we have the bid and the ask and we have the volume profile, we can see some very interesting things, right? We can see things that we can't see from a regular candlestick chart. Let's kind of zoom in. Let's keep our notes with us as well, right? So as price comes into this area, price comes down, right? So we get a mitigation and we have these kind of 3 candles. We have 1, 2, and then we have 3. And then from here, the 4th candle is what moves up to the upside. So we're going to be dissecting these 4 candles on the footprint chart. So let's see what happens. Let's start with the volume. We can see a very small amount of volume over here towards the bottom of the candle. We can see a small amount of volume towards the bottom of this candle, and we can see small amounts of volume on this candle and this candle. So we're seeing, as the market has moved down, we've had a massive kind of move down over here. We've had a massive move down over here. We've had a massive move down over here. But you can see the volume is decreasing. The volume is actually very high towards the top of the candle. Again, towards the top of the candle, we see high volume, right? When we see a decrease in the volume as price moves down, this shows us that there's a lack of interest at lower prices. So already as a trader, when you're entering a bullish fair value gap, when price comes into this kind of bullish fair value gap over here, this 15-minute fair value gap over here, as price comes into this fair value gap, if we decrease in volume, a decrease in volume means there's a lack of interest. So that's the first thing to understand. Now, from a delta perspective, it's actually very simple.